Alright, health and wellness. This is the second video, and this is another really popular niche if you're thinking of trying to specialize in a market. Um, People always want to be healthy, and they want to live a good life, and they want to live longer. So that's why the health and wellness niche is a good one to target. And there are pros and cons of this niche as well, which you'll learn about later at the end of the video. But in general, if you want to look for a starting place, health and wellness is another really good one because you most likely, don't have perfect health. Not saying that, you're not feeling great, but you probably have something that you're not happy with on your body, or health-wise. Maybe you're short of breath when you go for a run, or maybe your skin isn't perfect, or maybe it could be any range of things. Health and wellness is a great way to get in. And the other thing is, with health and wellness, there's always heaps of new developments that you can promote through copywriting. Be it exercise, be it concoctions or pills or something like that. If you can find people who need to promote and sell these sort of products, then you're in with a good chance to make a career just out of this one niche and market. So let's keep looking forward and see what we can learn about the health and wellness niche. Again, it's another industry worth billions of dollars, and it's growing. If you were to look at sub-markets within this niche, there's heaps. Like I said before, there's supplements, health and wellness potions, exercise equipment, alternative therapies, different styles of yoga, for example, dance styles. Like the Zumba was huge, and then that was promoted all over the world through some really good marketing and copywriting. But the fact is, a lot of new and exciting things that people are just really keen on. And one of the really good aspects of this also is that you learn a lot yourself about how to live a really good and healthy and happy life for free. Because part of the deal with writing good copy for these products is you have to learn about the product itself. You might even have to use the product and to experience it so that you can give a more in-depth explanation or profile for that product. So what are some really good examples of this? We'll look at some on the next page right now. So weight loss is huge. I think out of all the things you can search for, or if you ask someone to think about, a specific health and wellness product or sub niche, weight loss is huge. People just want to lose weight because, especially in some developed countries like Australia or the United States, or anywhere where there's a lot of processed foods, weight loss is going to be an epidemic. And people just want to look good. They want to look good in time for summer. They want to show off, a healthy, strong body. They want to live longer. They want to attract more people. So this one is one that I found online, and it's one of many you can probably find yourself if you took the time. WeightDestroyer101.com. Panic in the weight loss industry. Ooh, panic. Scary. Then this bit below starts a story about a guy called Michael Wren, and how he went from almost dead in 6 months to losing all this weight and saving his own life. So a great story there about how this guy does it, and pretty phenomenal. So again, all this sort of copy here, along with the images, you as a copywriter would have the responsibility of putting that together. Obviously, if images aren't really your strength, you would get assistance from a designer who would know how to put together this sort of copy on a web page. But the words themselves would be, your main task. And of course you would, be interviewing Mr. Michael Wren. You would hear his story, and then you would cultivate it in your mind and think of a way you could phrase it so that it gained more persuasive power and it got more attention from the readers. So it's a pretty good example here, and we'll keep moving forward. So again, the dominant emotions are really important, and like I said before, you have to understand these emotions and why people buy. And again, fear and greed are the best places to start, because they help to really hone in and get your brain focused on the right, feelings and in the right thoughts. Because people think things, and then they think things, they search for things based on those thoughts. And then that's what makes them want to, buy something. So you have to know what they're thinking. You have to phrase it in the same way that they're thinking about it, and then you've suddenly got their attention because they feel like someone understands what they're thinking and feeling. So, for example, fears. Someone could be thinking, oh, there's this new thing on my skin. Is it melanoma? Is it a skin cancer? Is it bad skin? Is it a reaction to seafood I ate last night? What is it? What's this new feeling? Why is it itchy here? Why does my heart feel like it's, skipping a beat? Old age, I'm getting older. I suddenly feel weaker. I have less energy. First heart attack's a huge one. It's really frightening. And, you have that first one, and then if you can describe the same feelings of the heart attack, you've got someone's attention because they feel like they have a kindred spirit in you since you understand what they went through. But greed, as a dominant emotion, isn't as dominant because, well, you could think of it as promotion-wise, having a limited supply of a special supplement, or say having a limited try of a supplement that could put you ahead of your friends. If say you're working out and trying to build muscle, or having special access to something that other people don't have. But greed you could work in, but as a strong emotion to get people to respond, it's not as powerful as fear in this case, I believe. Okay, pros and cons. So again, let's have a look at what are the good and bad things about the health and wellness industry. The pros, you get a really good look behind the scenes at what's new and what's working in the world of health and wellness. And it's really eye-opening because it gives you an idea of, what could be causing something that you've had a concern with. And of course, it gives you a better idea to help people close to you if, they've ever had any concerns about anything. Obviously, you're not a doctor or a physician, but, it's great to have that extra information. I, haven't ever felt bad for knowing more myself, so I think it's a good thing to have more information. From my understanding, there's also a real shortage of skilled writers in health and wellness, regardless of whether you're writing SEO or direct response or press releases or email marketing or blog. You have to know how to write one thing really well in this niche, and then you've got clients who'll be crawling all over each other just to try and get to you. And of course, the ultimate pro is that you get healthy yourself. Of course, you have the responsibility of eating healthy, sleeping well, having a good diet and a lifestyle. But you have all this information at your disposal, so you have no excuse to not, be healthy. Now the cons. There is a lot to learn with specific terminology, so you have to become a walking, talking dictionary, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, because, again, having more knowledge to learn about things that really matter, that's not really a bad thing at all. But if you're not so keen on that sort of thing, then maybe it's not the best niche for you. But again, this shouldn't deter you from choosing this niche. If you want to get started somewhere health and wellness is a great area, and if you're, say, someone who's a bit older, and maybe you've retired and you're thinking of looking at riding as a career to keep moving forward and keep yourself busy, I think it's a great niche to choose as well. So take that into consideration too. Anyway, thanks again for watching this lecture. Hope to see you in the next one. And again, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave a discussion in the section for discussions. Thanks again, and see you in the later lectures.